Okay, I want to address this. One thing I want to address, I've noticed this trend with a lot of my friends and a lot of people. Everyone makes a VTuber debut, right? And their goal is to blow up from the VTuber debut. Like, their goal is to just like instantly be an overnight sensation when they debut. And I feel like that's such a terrible goal to have, because you're setting yourself up for failure. Like, sure, there's people out there that, you know, they debut and they blow up, right? But the reason they blew up is not because their goal was to blow up. Their goal was probably not to blow up. Their whole idea was just to do what they like and love and like just be themselves. Like, you know, you have Kobo, you have Laplace, you know, all these like big VTubers that blow up. So I always tell people, like, slow growth, in my opinion, is way better than blow ups. I had a blow up too. It was terrible to deal with because you're not ready for it. I think like streamers like Summit, XQC, Pokelawls and them that slowly grew over the years, I think that's a way nicer way of growing. One, you grow like a more stable community, in my opinion, and two, you just have more time to deal with shit that's coming your way. Plus, it's like at the end of the day, you can blow up as much as you want, but if you don't put in the times to stream and you don't have the personality for it, you're not gonna keep these people. Let's talk about what's her name, Salome. Salome blew up. She was the fastest million on YouTube, but lately I don't see her anywhere. Once you blow up, there's so much more expectations, not just from your viewers and from people around, expectations from your sponsors, from your company, from this and that and this and this and that and this and that, and it's just work, and then you boom, burn out. I just hear a lot about my friends. For instance, one of my friends, I'm not gonna say who it is, but one of my friends recently said they're gonna re-debut, and if their re-debut doesn't blow up, they don't know what they're gonna do. Like, they want to quit or whatever, right? And I like sat them down and I was like, the re-debut is just the start. Like that, like if you don't blow up, that doesn't mean you can't make it. You're just starting. You're just gonna grind. That's where your grind starts. The reason I respect streamers like Summit, even Mande, like Summit, Mande, XQC, like all these big old school streamers, Soda Poppin, Wreckful, Mitch Jones, you fucking name it, all this NMP, Asmongold, fucking all these big old school streamers. You know why I respect them? Because they sit down and they stream for 10 hours a day, 8 hours a day, 12 hours a day, 16 hours a day. They're just working, and they're doing what they love. They're never thinking about, oh, I'm gonna blow up if I do this, this, and that. Oh, I'm gonna blow up if I do, like, and that's the same mentality I try to maintain in my stream. And one of the main reasons why I probably could have been bigger now if I played my VTuber life differently, if I played along the male meta that was like, you know, the fan service meta and this and that. Yeah, okay, I probably could have been bigger with my debut, because my debut had 10k viewers, it had attracted a lot of people and this and that, right? I could have went crazy on it, but that didn't feel like me, and I wanted to stay true to myself and do content that I love, right? Because I feel like the only way I'm gonna do this long term is if I enjoy it. Even if that means that I'm suffering like on viewership, etc. right now, I believe in myself enough that if I keep going the way I'm going with my own content, my own style, I'm gonna keep growing, right? And secondly, I don't really think about numbers. I don't think about numbers at all anymore. The only thing I think about stream is what the fuck are we gonna do today, you know? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna stream? Like, what are we doing today? Because I want to do something that's fun. That's the only thing I think about streaming. Meteoric, I also sank a lot of money into mine, and the way I looked at it was also as an investment. But it was an investment into me, and it was not an investment that I expect to instantly come back. Like, I didn't expect to do this big debut and then be like, okay, I'm gonna do a subathon and get 100,000 subs and get all my money back, you know? But more importantly, for instance, one more example I want to give you. I had an option of either moving to Japan for half the salary. My rent paid half the salary of what I was offered from an NA org, but moving to Japan. And I chose moving to Japan instead of going to the NA org and taking double the money. Right? Like, I could have taken double the money. I can use money. We all need money. But I'm doing what I think, like what I believe in. And it's just like something I want to do. Because money really isn't everything in life. You have to be happy first. That's what a lot of streamers don't, I feel like a lot of people in general don't understand, is you have to follow your gut feeling, follow what you want to do. Don't follow the trend, make the trend. The reason all these big people are big is because they made the trend. They didn't follow anyone. They created something. Yes, money is important, but I personally believe money will come with hard work. And I think that's why a lot of people nowadays, when they debut, they find themselves very disappointed, because a lot of people think that debuting as a VTuber is a free popularity card, when it isn't. It really isn't. It is not a free popularity card. Mingria, yes, in Japan I will do outdoor streams like Restia is doing right now.
Okay, please. Oh.
Of course there has to be a bit of luck when it comes to success, but it's also, I think a lot of it has to do with your mentality. Like for instance, Shoto. Do you think Shoto like had a plan to blow up? No, he was just being himself, doing his thing, and people liked it. It's like, as long as you're, I always tell this to people, if you're having fun, your viewers will have fun. If you're thinking about numbers the entire time you're streaming, and if you're thinking about how much money you're making the entire time you're streaming, chances are you're not having any fun, and then your viewers aren't either. And just, this is how things go. Yeah, anyway, I'm having a lot of fun. My streams maybe have been lower in numbers. I don't look at numbers anymore and be like, I don't look at numbers anymore and be like, oh, I can't play this game because my numbers are lower. Oh no. Nah, I don't give a fuck. I'll do what I want. And my stream might hurt the numbers here, and it's gonna be better in numbers there. We're gonna have more viewers here, less viewers there. But I'm not suffering when I'm streaming, you know. I'm not gonna spend 8 hours on a stream and be like, oh, I can't, I just want to turn it off. I get on, I stream as much as I am, as long as I'm having fun. At the point I want to stop, I stop. Treat it as a hobby, but work like it's your job. A lot of people in the VTuber space get depressed over numbers, and in the streaming space in general. I am no exception. Like last year, I also got depressed over my numbers. But at some point, I was like, well, fuck that shit. I'm not going to let some numbers control my entire life and like my state of mind. I'm going to just keep grinding, keep finding new ways to enjoy myself on stream and have fun content. My ideal goal, chat, for as a streamer is to be a variety streamer. Maintain my views. Like, it's basically the ideal goal of being a variety streamer. Why a lot of streamers want to be variety streamers is because that means that the viewers that watch them are there for the streamer and not for the game. And that's my ideal goal, is like, I want to have you guys watch for me and not for the shit that I do, you know? That's what I strive towards. Moving on. Rant over.